tapestry above the bed you gave me. I still haven't washed my sheets, 'cause I still smell you in the bed you used to rest your head on. How the hell am I supposed to see? Can we both face our demons? Can we?
Secrets we tell each other, they come out one at a time as they fall on deaf ears at quiet times alone, while we rehearse them in the mirror, waiting for the time to be right. When we strength inside will match the strength we show, but it's hard enough to face the fate who's always staring back. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're just being what we're made of, and it comes out in the quiet. Between the times we speak, between the times we think we know we're right, between the times we constantly checking it. What we're about to say is really what it's worth. Is it our 2 cents or is it nonsense? All these things that we've unearthed, but they've come from inside us, and we can no longer hide this. It's bursting at our seams as our dreams they divide. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're just being what we're made of, and it comes out in the quiet. Between the times we speak, between the times we think we know we're right, between the times away as I float off into the recesses of my brain, just searching for the last part of me that might still be the same. As I'm thinking of you and what we might have to go through, I come back down and I almost drown, and that's what you come home to.
different when you look at me. What was trust is now uncertainty. The shininess of the beginning has been sanded down to nothing. I can barely see the start. When you slip away, I pull you in. You say it's over, I begin again. What was hope is desperation to keep what we once had from sinking and from us drifting apart. So should I let it die, fight for you, for the burning flame that's turning cold? Let it burn out till it's ashes, or stroke the ember till it catches. Should I let it die or fight for you? So should I let it die or fight for you? Let it die or fight for you. Sometimes this feels like a game, but you're on the sidelines, you don't even play. You know I'll catch you when you fall, but don't you know that I fall too? Oh, do you know me at all? So should I let it die and fight for you, or the burning flame that's turning cold? Let it burn out till it's ashes, or stroke the ember till it catches. Should I let it die or fight for you? I'm getting tired of carrying our weight. You try to give up, I negotiate. Keep all our memories in a shrine, and I pretend that you're still mine, but maybe as we were driving, I watched the sunset fade inside your eyes. I started with